It was great. It was good. Good energy.
How are things different for you guys, I guess, at the linebacking core, just in terms of what the philosophy of the coaches are bringing to you guys?
Well, obviously with the new staff, it's going to be a different style of coaching, and I think we're responding to it well.
The fast, physical, aggressive, is that the whole motto, the mantra from Coach Barnett? Is that something you guys are buying into and appreciate?
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, it's a lot of fun to play football like that, and that's how we're going to try to play, I think, this year.
You've had Peter Warwick at practice, Derek Brooks at practice the last few days. What's the response for you guys having some of these Florida State legends around?
I think it's kind of reminding us every day, you know, of what has been done here and what can be done here, and that we have a chance to, you know, set new legends and new, you know, highlights, new records, all kind of stuff. It just kind of gives us a feeling of, you know, the opportunity that we do have here.
What do you know about these guys before they come in?
You know, if you're gonna go to school anywhere in the country, I think you should do your research, and I've done my research about the people who play here and the greats who play here, and it's honestly amazing to see them coming back, and you know, and how bought in they are still to the Seminoles, and just they want to see us do well, and I think that's amazing to watch and amazing to be a part of.
In this defense, are the linebacker spots more interchangeable, or are they pretty much like this is your spot and you stick at that spot?
I like to think that we have the type of linebackers that can play all the positions that we have. Obviously, some positions, you know, require different kind of body types, different kind of skill sets, but all the linebackers we can play every position, and I definitely think we can all interchange.
One of the guys we haven't seen much of because he didn't play much last year, DeKalen. What have you seen out of him this spring?
DeKalen, that's my roommate. Love that boy. He looked real fast. One thing that I noticed for sure that he looked real quick, real fast. He plays with good power, plays with a great motor, and I think it's just great to see him out here.
What are the things about your game that you've tried to kind of focus on, work on this spring?
The biggest thing I think I'll try to work on is just being aggressive and trusting my keys. You know, with a new system, new defense, that's the kind of thing that comes a little slower, but you know, there's just being faster, reading and snapping and going, stuff like that.
You got a little bit of playing time last year within the defense. I guess, what was that experience like? What did you take away from it?
Definitely it's different with how many people out there. You know, it's a big difference with the crowds that you're dealing with, and I think just being able to focus on what's on the field is something I took away from last year.
What's Coach Woody like? Is he business-like, or does he have fun too, or both?
It's both. It's both. But obviously, it's going to be very business-like in the way that, you know, if he says something, he means it. If he says be somewhere, he means it. And you know, I just think that's kind of more professional in the way that he coaches us.
And how much did you learn from Matthew and Roderick and Jake and those guys that aren't here anymore?
I learned a lot about instincts, and I just like a lot about. I got to watch them a lot, and being able to see how players like that react to different things and just how they feel out the game. I think I learned a lot from that.
Does it feel like there's a big opportunity for you and the rest of the linebackers, knowing that, you know, all those guys who were so experienced aren't here anymore, and it's kind of a new slate on the depth chart at that position?
I kind of feel like it's like that everywhere right now. Everyone feels like they have a chance to play at every position, and I think that we all just compete and trying to get better.
Is it still an adjustment period for you guys, that things you might have gotten called out on last year and you might look over your shoulders? It's kind of a different mode of coaching this year?
I wouldn't say that it's like they left out stuff last year, but it is definitely different this year.
In what ways?
Just the overall energy and just how just how the coaches treat us and how they interact with us is just different. I wouldn't call it better or worse. I think it's just different. And, it's working out well so far.
How do you? There's been a lot of talk about creating turnovers. What's different? How do you do that differently than? I mean, everybody wants to create turnovers. How do you emphasize that?
I think the biggest thing that we try to do is run to the ball. You know, run to the ball, erases mistakes, and it helps us capitalize opportunities. And I think that's a big thing that we're doing to help create turnovers this year. In practice, at least.
What's the biggest thing Tiger has brought to you guys from a playing standpoint?
He's brought to us a lot of lingo. You know, a lot of languages, a lot of ways to talk that's kind of helping us stick together and like to do something that you guys see everywhere. That's something that we stand behind. We have little sayings like that we all kind of move behind. We all say together and stuff like that. I think that's holding the team close together.